Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another book review. I just recently read Laughing with Lucy, My Life with America's Leading Lady of Comedy. And of course it's Madeline Pugh Davis with Bob Carroll Jr. And Madeline Pugh Davis is actually from Indiana. And the leaflet is actually a better descriptive synopsis of what the book is truly about. And I'm actually going to read this because I know this myself from reading the book and really savoring it. But as one of the first female writers in television, Madeline Pugh Davis broke down barriers for future generations of women in entertainment. Her collaborations with Lucille Ball changed the way women were portrayed in the media, and together they altered the texture of American comedy forever. Madeline's memoir begins with her first terrifying encounters with Lucille Ball, at that time the star of a radio program called My Favorite Husband. Of course, I remember being a Lucille Ball fan, and actually it's apropos because New York is opening an exhibit. They're adding a lot of transcripts that I think it's the 50th anniversary of Lucille Ball's demise, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the Comedy Museum, and they are adding previously unreleased works into the exhibit in and of itself. And honestly, I would love to see it because I'm a huge fan of Lucy's. But looking forward, she describes how the relationship grew into one of friendship and mutual respects. She shares behind-the-scenes stories about I Love Lucy's classic episodes, including the show that produced the longest laugh in Lucy history, which is the one where she actually did Tango with Desi and smashed the eggs in her brassiere, which was hysterical. She talks about what it was like to work with stars such as Orson Welles, Bob Hope, Elizabeth Taylor, and John Wayne. Of course, Red Skelton's also mentioned, as Red actually started an episode with Lucy, and that's the Indiana connection. And I love the picture in there with she and not Margaret, but Lucy and Harpo, because Harpo is another one of my favorite comedians, unfortunately gone from this world. Let me read the back leaflet or from the dust cover. It says, Madeline Pugh Davis and her writing partner Bob Carroll Jr. have been in the entertainment business for more than 50 years. That's a heck of a long time. Together they have written more than 400 television shows. Good Lord. All the I Love Lucy shows as well as the Lucy Desi Comedy Hour, Lucy Show, Here's Lucy, Life with Lucy, and Mothers-in-Law, and about 300 radio shows. They were prolific. They have produced more than 200 television shows. And she talks about Home Improvement, and I don't know if they worked on Married with Children. I don't think it was Married with Children. But nonetheless, it was really quite revelationary and revealing. Very, very, very interesting. Davis and Carroll were executive producers on Private Benjamin and Alice, the TV series. They also wrote for Steve Allen, Debbie Reynolds, Dorothy Lawton, and Dinah Shore. Davis and Carroll are two-time Emmy nominees for their work on I Love Lucy, and actually Lucy was nominated with quite a few Emmys for continuous entertainment and for comedian. Golden Globe Award as the producers of Alice. In 2001, UCLA honored Davis with a Lifetime Achievement, as well she deserves. But what I really found fascinating was just a depiction of women in that kind of industry, because she was considered a girl writer, as you could see from her producer's chair, and that was all done as tongue-in-cheek, but there's a misogyny thrown in there as well, thinking, oh, you're a woman, you can't possibly write comedy. Yeah, don't discount what women can and cannot do. We're perfectly capable, but I'm not a feminist myself, but comments like that kind of make my feathers ruffle, but I know they're not true. It's just there are some individuals that will state such things that are very short-sighted and probably most likely jealous, just due to the fact that in some instances women can do a lot of things better than a man can. But Lucy, I absolutely love her, and the Mertzes were just such a staple in what I could consider probably the very first sitcom. And sitcoms actually, I think, took birth from My Favorite Husband. Well, on the radio was My Favorite Husband, later evolving into I Love Lucy. But if you are a big fan of Lucille Ball, like I am, and you want to honor that 50th year anniversary, then definitely pick it up. I think that's why it was out, because I could see other books. They had one, a Red Skeleton, which I read and I did a review of, and right next to it was Laughing with Lucy. I thought, oh yes, because they work together, there's the connection. And it's interesting, these little synchronicities in life that just pop up when we least expect, but they're always there, and there are no such things as coincidences. Let's see. What else? I recently finished Interstellar Terrarium. It's very short. It's only 10 pages. I am going to post it on Kindle. I'm working on Love and Laughter, which is a story, strangely enough, about a comedian. I'm going to be working on some scripts. So that's going to be keeping me busy. I've got a musical to attend, so I'm looking forward to that. So I am going to leave you all with just the best of everything, and May is coming, so summer's almost here. Live on, prosper. Ciao, Titi.